In this lecture, we are going to help you find a solution to one of the most fundamental problems that people face every single day. Where are my car keys? You wake up in the morning, you get ready to go to work, you go to get your car keys, and before you know it, you can't find them. 10 minutes later, you still can't find them and you realize that you are going to be late. So how can you make sure to remember where you placed your keys and never forget about it again? Well, this is exactly what we're going to be discussing during this lecture. So there are different systems that you can use to overcome this problem easily. And first off, if you remember where you placed your keys, then problem solved. But of course, what we're looking at is the case where you don't remember where you placed your keys. So here's what you need to do. First, hold the car key in the hand you wouldn't usually use, your non-dominant hand. If you write with your right hand, picture yourself holding the car keys with your left hand. Then make this kind of connection. You need to consciously make yourself aware that the key is in your non-dominant hand, creating a memory trace. So a quick recap is you're going to imagine yourself holding your car keys in the non-dominant hand and become consciously aware that you are indeed holding the car keys in your non-dominant hand. You need to actually believe that the keys are there even though you lost them. Now you want to also make yourself conscious of all the different spots that you could have left your keys in or on. Even if you already checked a specific spot, be aware that this is still an option just to create a secondary memory trace. Try to remember all the different times where you lost your keys and then found them in a specific spot. You can try vocalizing those thoughts so you can reinforce the tracing system, as vocalizing is a part of our memory system. So you can say, I found my keys under the desk. I found the keys in between the couch pillows. I found the keys behind the door. Picture all the different spots where you might have left your keys, and then try to imagine the last time you saw your keys, the last action you remember taking before losing the keys or before placing the keys, and go from there. Take yourself from where you are to the past reality where you already lost your keys, where you placed your keys somewhere and now you don't currently remember where they are, and go from there. Try to look at these places that are kind of highlighted in your brain throughout this practice. This system doesn't always work, as sometimes our memory trace can fail us. We could have placed the keys somewhere while we were in an unconscious state and we can't actually remember it. We could have actually lost the keys and we're not aware of it. So in the future, to avoid these kind of problems, you would want to make it a habit to consciously force the memory of key placement so you'd have a better recalling control over it. Make it a habit to consciously remember where you placed your keys. If you came back home and you're in a hurry and you placed your keys on your desk, make sure to have this habit of remembering where you placed your keys. And if you even want to skip that, make it a habit to place the keys in a memory-linked spot. There will be a designated spot, maybe a hook next to the door, where you place your car keys every single time to avoid all of this hassle. The best way to overcome losing your keys is to always remember where you placed them.